Even Neil Armstrong, the first human being to walk on the moon, that's pretty exciting. I bet he'd take a minute out.
Neil, this is Houston. Go get those moon rocks in front of you. Hey, Neil, want a blowjob? Neil, you're going the wrong way.
Why is that, ladies? Why do men make such a big deal out of that? Why do they like that so much? Why? Because oral sex combines the two activities the average guy never really gets tired of. 1, sex. 2, not moving at all. The big 2. They can't believe that it's happening. They're sitting there with a sandwich and a remote control. This is the big 2. Not only am I having the sex, I don't have to move. Boy, if the Super Bowl was on, I could die right now. That's why they're always trying to talk the woman into it. Because sometimes women, as is their right, will say, it's disgusting, I'd rather not. You notice the guy never just goes, okay. First he goes, okay. And then every 2 weeks he has some new moronic reason why you should reconsider for your benefit. And the more you say no, the more stupid the reasons get, until he has no shame to look you right in the face and go, it's got protein, I've been reading right here in this magazine. That, vitamins, minerals, mild sunscreen, if I'm not mistaken. So, for I'm thinking not of myself necessarily. And then, if you do it, they call all their friends. Bob, I told her the protein thing, it worked, thanks. I think she really liked it. I'll go check on her and see how she is. She's in the boudoir all pissed off. Protein? You tricked me, you bastard! And he's all humiliated because there's a cat on the bureau going, wow, I've had a hairball, but that's over the top. I may be a cat that shits in a cardboard box, but you people don't have any class. And of course, the other more embarrassing reason why men like this so much is because having an orgasm almost kills the average guy over 30. Because men reach their sexual peak, 9, 10 years old? How old are they? And every year they get, after they get to be 20, and they still want to fuck, but, it takes a lot out of them. The orgasm alone almost kills them. So if you don't believe me, get a good look at them at the point of maximum joy. They don't look too sharp, do they, gals? They got that just crossed the tape at the Boston Marathon face. When the guy comes through the tape, Gatorade splashing, knees buckling. Ain't gonna be no rematch look. If you hook the guy up to a machine having sex, he's like this.
Let's do it again, Bill. I'm in the mood.
I'm in a diabetic coma.
You better get up. I'm writing a big check out of your bank account.
That's all right.
I'm putting fresh cut flowers in your butt crack.
Whatever.
If you won't do it, I'm going to have sex with our neighbor next door.
Hey. Get the barbecue back while you're over there, will you? That fucker has had that since June already. That's not fair. Give him something, and then I have to feel like a prick when I ask for it back. That's not right. He's a prick, that guy. But, so, but women don't have that problem. Some women are just orgasmic machinery. They just, what was that? Orgasm. Really? Oh yeah, nothing. Here's another one. They're all over the goddamn place. There you go. Watch that. Hi, welcome back. We're discussing orgasms with our audience. How are you? I'm trying to help. I don't know how much news reaches Hawaii from the mainland. But it doesn't matter because it's all bullshit news anyway. Because every once in a while they do this like, we have surveyed 9,000,000 Americans and we have all the sexual data. And it's always the same data. Nobody's cheating on their wife. Nobody's weird. Nobody dresses up. Everybody's normal and happy. Who's going to tell the truth? I mean, let's be honest. How could you trust a survey? Some fucker shows up at your house 10 in the morning. You don't know the guy. He's got a clipboard. Ding dong. You open the door. Yeah, what? Morning. You jerk off? Huh? It's pretty rough talk for Jehovah's Witness, isn't it? I was just finishing up when you walked in. Shake. Hey, come back here. I know the truth. 90% of all men masturbate. The other 10%, no arms. That's a fact. 60% of the women do it. 60%. And the other 40% expect you to believe it takes that long to take a fucking bath. So let's be honest. Why should you be embarrassed? People brag about their sexual conquests. I say tell them to shut up and start bragging about all the jerking off you've been doing. They're bragging. You go, hey, can you shut up for once and listen to one of my stories? Gather around, boys. I got an anecdote for you. All right. So I get home Tuesday. I'm alone, right? I know. I didn't think anything was going to happen either. Next thing you know, I shut the lights. Boom, I'm all over myself like a cheap suit. Upstairs, downstairs, I am the best I ever had, Buster. Because nobody tells us truth. Watch this. Let's do a survey and find out how honest the crowd is. How many women in the audience? Stand up and applaud. If you own one of those neck massagers. It's about the usual results of my survey right there. Based on my findings, one woman in the Netherlands bought all 9 billion vibrators. Why wouldn't you buy one? Women aren't stupid. Women know that they could have a lot of... There's an orgasm. I read some women could have an orgasm by accident. That's how good they are at it. They'll just be walking down the street, hit the thing the right... Ooh! I'm fine, officer. Third block in a row, Buster. So why wouldn't you have one if you're a woman? The fuck? That husband's sleeping? Fuck him! Sneak down to the secret vibrator closet in the basement. There they are, a wine rack full of them. Get the biggest one out. Oh! Start them up. It's my opinion. You've been a great audience. Thank you very much. Thank you all very much for coming out. Enjoy yourselves this weekend. Good night. You were really great. Thank you.